What are the signs and symptoms of being testosterone deficient, or if you like, deficiency in testosterone? This usually occurs in older men as a natural part of aging. But it can be found in younger men as well. And sometimes I see it in my clinic as erectile dysfunction, and people they'll say to me, well, I've let myself go, I've put on a little bit of weight, I don't really have much of a sex drive, my pubic hair is not as bushy as it used to be. In fact, hair generally over the body, I'm not getting as much hair as well, and I'm also quite unhappy in life. I'm a little bit depressed. Although you'd be surprised how many men won't admit to depression, they'll just say, yeah, I'm not particularly happy with most things in life. And those are some of the common symptoms of low testosterone. And if you're getting those symptoms, a lot of doctors will actually put it down to aging. Yes, and aging does play a part, but it doesn't necessarily mean this should all be acceptable. And there are things you can do to try and correct this. And you can do them naturally as well. So you don't necessarily have to use the testosterone gels, patches, creams, etc. And so what I would generally suggest first is have a look at your lifestyle. Are you sleeping okay or not? If you're not sleeping well, yet another sign of low testosterone. You may need to sort out your diet, and a diet that is too confined to one group. I know everyone now is ultra intent on having a high protein diet and low carbs, but actually to make testosterone in your body, you need fats, healthy fats, you need carbohydrates, and you need an all-round balanced diet. So look at your diet and make sure you're getting a good proportion of proteins, carbohydrates and fats. Now a lot of foods will contain a lot of the components. So for example, if you're eating a nice bit of fish, that will contain your fats and your proteins as well. And for your carbohydrates, you can eat good quality bread, for example, for carbs, but you can also eat veg, fruit, and there's other sources as well. And so you want a nice, healthy, balanced diet. Another thing which people forget about is smoking. You want to stop smoking. Now, if you want to improve your health, low testosterone or not, you stop smoking straight away. And you exercise. And the harder, and you need to train quite hard. And so training with weights, or I'm coming up to 50 now, so I use body weight exercises. So it's good for functional fitness, but you can make them really, really difficult as well. And so the harder your body trains, the more likely you're going to stimulate testosterone as well. And if you have a high exercise rate and you hitting the gym, you can also try and make sure you get your step count up to around about 10,000 a day. That's an easier way of help burning off the calories. And once you get a little bit fitter and a little bit more exhausted, you tend to sleep better, and that helps correct a lot of things as well. Good night's sleep is a cure for all ills, as they say. So after you've corrected your diet, you've corrected your exercise regime, and you're hopefully getting a little bit of better night's sleep, but you're still getting loss of body hair, and you're at a fairly good healthy weight, and you're still getting very, very low libido and loss of erection, then if this is upsetting you, then you may need to speak to your doctor and ask for your testosterone levels to be checked. Once the results have been reported, if it is quite low, your doctor then can consider putting you on a testosterone supplement. The reason why a lot of doctors are a little bit fearful about putting patients on testosterone supplements is because there is a risk of accelerating certain types of cancers in the prostate, or accelerating just prostate enlargements by itself. And so it's not a risk-free thing, and so it has to be judged accordingly. But in terms of the sex benefits, yes, you should have a rise in libido, a reduction in erectile dysfunction, and a reduction in your depressive symptoms. So please do not ignore depressive symptoms. There's a very, very good reason why the suicide rate in men is higher in their 50s, and I personally think a lot of it has got to do with a decline in their testosterone levels and a lot of men not being able to do what they used to do. So please don't ignore it. That's a personal plea to all the guys who have got this far in the video. Please get it checked, because it ain't worth messing around with. Apart from that, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Good health. Bye-bye.